It has been months since we've talked about Shiba Inu. Everybody thought it was over, but I think that everyone was wrong. Let's take a look at where the price is headed with Shiba Inu Coin and why it's exploding right now. Make sure to watch to the very end of this video so you don't miss any of my analysis on this coin. Make sure to like and subscribe. And of course, if you guys want a free stock with Public, check out our link down in the description below. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty, guys, here we are with Shiba Inu Coin. As you can see here, we're on Coinbase right now. And this is actually the piece of news that is sending Shiba Inu pretty much to the moon right now. It's on Coinbase. As you can see here, we have a option to buy Shiba Inu. I'm not signed in, obviously, but you can buy Shiba Inu on the platform now and hold it on this platform. We're at 55.18% as far as the gains go right now. And guys, this is incredible, right? This was what a lot of people were waiting for Shiba Inu to get listed, of course, on one of these main exchanges. And now, as you can see, the price is beginning to, well, it already went parabolic, pulled back a little bit here, but it's starting to push back up. We'll get into some better price action here where we can see things a little bit more clearly on Dex Guru. But for now, as you can see here on Coinbase, it is killing it right now. Market cap is about 3.8 billion, so still relatively low. Trading activity, crazy, 85% buy compared to the 15% sale. We have about a 735.2 million volume. Still plenty of Shiba to go around. And of course, typical hold times around like 5 days, which is very interesting. But overall, guys, this coin is absolutely killing it. Let's hop onto the Reddit real quick here, and these just kind of few things we saw over the last couple of days, kind of leading up to this. What would you do when Shiba Inu Coin hits $1? That's an interesting little thread. People talk about buying Lambos. As you can see here, 7 million Shiba Inu, quite a bit indeed. Plan to burn until it reaches 1 cent. That's a very interesting piece of news there. And you know, we won't get into all of it here because we have to click on the news article, obviously. But as you can see here, definitely not Rockfall 2.0. A lot of people have some different opinions on it and everything, but overall, guys, Shiba Inu is looking very good right now. Let's dive a little bit deeper into here on, of course, FX Street, which they are known for having some interesting articles, we'll just say. Let's read a little bit into it though. As you can see here, Shiba Inu gets listed on Binance US. SHIB price recovers from the loss posted over the past week. The Shiba Inu themed token is one of the top 10 most mentioned cryptos on Twitter alongside BTC, ETH, Doge, and ADA or Cardano. Shiba Inu CEO reveals that Shibarium Shiba L2 using Bone as native token is currently under development. Very cool stuff indeed. Let's read just a little bit here so we know about the Binance listing. Obviously a very, very big deal for Shiba Inu, and one of the main reasons as well why it's going to the moon, not only obviously with Coinbase, but Binance as well. And one thing actually, before we read the rest of that article, I want to hop into, as you can see here, we're on Dex Guru here. I want to go to a certain chart here. I want to go to like the 1 year chart just so we can see. So here is where we're at, right? Relative to the just insanity that was what happened with this coin. I believe it was back in late May, early June. This was incredible, right? We pushed all the way up to the 0.0003469, level basically. And since then have pulled back significantly. Now, what's very interesting here is that we're getting a green candle forming, right? This is just starting to form, right? This huge green candle, huge compared to these other, large upticks in price. Also, all of these, very interestingly enough, they're all catalysts, right? This is all whenever there has been specific news coming out about Shiba Inu that has set the price higher. These are all catalysts, right? This one was. These are all different like parts that always cause these crazy big jumps in price. And it's very interesting to see. Now, the only thing I worry about, and no, I'm not trying to be negative about this. I'm not trying to put down anybody. I'm not trying to do any of that because I know a lot of people like to hate when I am a little bit maybe critical of Shiba Inu, and that's fine, that's understandable. But I want to point out something that is a pattern that I've noticed with this coin, and that is profit taking, right? Every time there has been a significant jump in price action on this coin, we've seen significant pullbacks. We saw it here, right down here on May 25th or 24th. We saw it here on June 1st, again, pulled back. We saw it here on June 15th, again, pullback right after the jump. And as you can see here, we have seen that pattern. The only time that pattern has not done that is right about here. I mean, even if we go back to the highs, it's right about here. But even then, this, again, pulled back slightly after. Now, we are starting to form another large green candle. What is going to happen? Well, there's two things that could happen. One, This candle's not even done forming yet, and we could see a massive jump to the upside, relatively soon. As it keeps continuing, if volume increases and more people are buying, and obviously the coin will move in the right direction, or we see basically a continuation of the pattern that we saw with all of the other green candles, which is a pullback immediately after this green candle. One of those two things could happen. And unfortunately, I can't really tell which it's going to be. It's very difficult to predict this coin, guys. It's incredibly volatile. It's always moving in ways that you don't expect it to, or that you thought you understood, but you really didn't. It's a little bit complicated. Let's try to go into a little bit smaller time frame here. Here's the green candle it's forming right now. Obviously, huge push to the upside here. Crazy stuff indeed. And if we pull back, obviously this is like the highest gain we've seen in just the past couple of weeks and even the month. But overall, we haven't even reached the highs that Shiba Inu, whoa, we went way too far. We haven't even reached the highs that Shiba Inu hit just back here on like August 15th, or even back here on June 29th. We're getting close to there, but again, we'll have to see. I think if we go even smaller than this, we can actually start to see there was a bit of actually a pullback a little bit just a bit ago, and now it looks like we're still forming relatively positive, we're going in a positive direction is what I mean. As you can see here, volume is spiking, as you can see there, very impressive indeed. Now, the RSI, I get a little bit worried about this, because the RSI is always a great tool to use to plan your positions in your long-term holds, or try to find good places to buy. Now, the RSI is literally the highest I think it has ever been. Well, I doubt it's the highest it's ever been, but it is going higher than any previous RSI indicator here in just the past couple of months. As you can see, we're at like the 84 level right now. Absolutely crazy indeed, guys. And really, I'd love to sit here and say, I think Shiba Inu is going to go to the moon, and I think it's not going to stop here, and we're going to 1 cent and everything. Guys, I think 1 cent is possible. I really do. I think that we are maybe about a year out from 1 cent being achieved, maybe 2 years at most. I think, again, that's a long-term goal. Short-term, there needs to be something incredible happening in order for 1 cent to be reached in less than a year, in my opinion. Right now, though, as long as this, look, the main factors here that will keep this rally going are volume, momentum, and positive catalysts, right? So this catalyst was good, right? These were great catalysts. Volume is still high, but if that starts to decrease, it starts to go down, we may see some pullback, right? We may see a pullback in the rally. We may see some momentum being lost. This could happen. So be aware of that, guys. Manage your risk, manage your position, and don't be afraid to take some profits, right? If you're up, like, if you have a lot of money in this coin and you bought when it was nothing, and you're up like $5,000, $4,000, $3,000, $2,000, you might want to think about it, because I mean, that's a lot of money that potentially you could lose on the table. Again, it could go higher and you could make more. But again, you got to think about it and manage your risk at the end of the day. None of this is financial advice, and we always encourage you guys to trade the way that makes you the most comfortable and do what makes you guys feel right at the end of the day. That's what we always try to tell you and encourage you guys to do. So make sure you guys are doing that. Make sure you guys are keeping an eye on it, and make sure to subscribe to this channel, because we're going to be posting news on all kinds of different cryptocurrency stocks or anything related to that, especially Shiba Inu now that it is going back in the news with these crazy price moves like this. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for Shiba Inu. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. If you guys want to pick up a free stock with Public, check out our link down in the description below. It's a great social investing network that allows you to sign up and follow some of your favorite people on the internet who talk about stocks, and of course you can see what they're buying and what they're selling. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.